Hello, this is Sizzle Crypto, and on today's list, Bitcoin. Is it going to correct? Some indicators showing that signs. 2, news that moves the market. 3, let's look at some altcoins and potential trades. Let's get right into it. All right, on Bitcoin today. If you can see, it definitely has hit on this exchange 99,000. But let's be real, it hit 100 grand. If you look at other exchanges, it's hit 100 grand, and that is fantastic. That is the legendary dream of Bitcoin, is to hit 100 grand, and then a million is next, right? Can I get a little bit of a hey, yeah? All right. The thing that I'm seeing though is that 100 grand is a huge milestone. So there's potentially going to be a huge cooldown for a little bit. Usually that's what happens when you hit a milestone. It's not that it has to go completely down, but we are looking for a bit of a correction. And that was actually completely healthy. And so we're going to look into that right now. So on the 1 day, as you can see, it's kind of forming in a rising channel. I'll show you in the 4 days, 4 hours. It's much more clear. But let me show you the RSI. The RSI is extremely overbought. If you can see 84.5, that's extremely high. But here's the thing, the little trickaroo. Not only did it form its own double top, this is a bearish divergence. Look at this, baby. Now, that's going down. The second high is lower. But if you look at the second high on the price action, it's higher. Here's the one high, right? Boom. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Right? Got the one high, little mountain. And then this high, but on the RSI, it's lower, which shows a weakness in the market. You got to realize people are taking profits. And you don't want to be always holding the bag. If you're doing it long term, please don't change anything. But if you're like a short-term trader kind of thing, you got to recognize people are going to want to take profits and go have a drink. And so I'm just going to say it's something to look at, a huge potential that we're going to have a correction at this point. All right. On the 4 hour, it does look like it's this rising channel. And if it does break lower, depending on where it breaks, we're looking at a move all the way down to 88. But on the 1 hour, on the 1 day, it does show that bearish divergence. So, just because it's on an all-time high, we don't have support and resistance. But I would not be surprised if it did correct at this level, even possibly to 382 or the 0.5, which would be completely healthy. We probably do not want to break back into the pattern. So realistically, if we could even stay around this support and resistance around 72,000, hitting above the previous all-time high, that's fantastic. That would be great for the market, and I'm hoping to see that. So let's get into some news, though, that can help fuel this Bitcoin bull market that we're looking at. Let's get right into it, though. SEC chair candidate Tara Golan wants to make crypto great again. Teresa Goody Golan, the potential next Security and Exchange Commission chair, has highlighted the major changes coming into the NGC under Trump's presidency. Golan shared her enthusiasm for making SEC great again and crypto great again. On our X post, the good point about this is that it looks like the next administration is going to be very pro-Bitcoin and pro-crypto. That is fantastic for crypto, and if you're in the crypto market, you should be happy. If someone does something good for you, that's fantastic, right? So let's move on to the next news. Just in, Trump nominates pro-Bitcoin Scott Bessent as the next Treasury Secretary. Point is, once again, pro-crypto, fantastic. It looks like they're actually being proactive on making sure that the United States will be a leader in cryptocurrency coming into the near future. And that's just an overall good thing, especially if you want to see the line go up. right? And who doesn't want to see the line go up? 1 billion short squeeze looms as Bitcoin price nears 100,000. The point about this is what I'm trying to show you is that I am not the only person who also saw 100K as a milestone and a potential place for a correction. Bitcoin has had a humongous run up. And then when you have a run up, it is completely healthy to have a correction, which means that letting the price cool off, letting the RSI cool off, letting the indicators cool off before we have a next run up. It does look like we're in a Bitcoin kind of bull run right now, which is great. And how can you deny that at 100K? But institutional traders and people who are really experienced know that a lot of people are looking at that 100K for a correction and will take advantage of that in a short squeeze in order to take your money. If you don't know what a short squeeze is, Google will be your best friend in this. You can just look it up. Because if you don't know what you're doing, you could lose a lot of money fast. And I wouldn't be surprised if trickery is done all the time. Institutional investors and people who are experienced in the market are the ones who rules the market. You just want to essentially be good enough to ride those trends with them. You're not the one directing the market. So just understand there are people who are a lot smarter than us, who have a lot more money than us, and could potentially surge the price when a lot of people are trying to short the price, which will make Bitcoin's price rise even higher. All right, ICX. For ICX, on the RSI, we're definitely hitting overbought above 70. But there's nothing that's saying it's ready to correct, and it looks completely healthy. Now, of course, Bitcoin runs the market, so if Bitcoin corrects, it will take a hit too. But for now, let's just look. If it is Bitcoin's going to correct and do a little bit of a downturn, and altcoins are going to take a little chilling off, then we're looking at a potential of around 10% to 12% for ICX. If it breaks this rising channel to the downside. Now, if it breaks to the upside and can retest and confirm it to retest, it will have definitely a shoot of a price up. So I would not invest right now too much, but the volume is very low right here, and it does not give me really confidence at all that this is going to break out, but we'll never know. Just something to look at if you're looking to do a short. And everything else looks pretty juicy. It's a 4-hour chart, so it won't take too long to play out, but it might take days to fully play out. All right, let's jump into the next. All right, Jasmine. For Jasmine, if Bitcoin is going to be bullish and Bitcoin is going to go to the upside, I decided to give you something with the potential upside. And this is kind of a symmetrical triangle, but to be honest, I just want to show you. It also looks like a downwards triangle, which is a bearish sign. It definitely could be. And if it is, we're looking for, if it goes to the upside, we're looking for 35%. But vice versa, if it goes to the downside and it breaks below, and a bull trap could activate this downturn, we're looking at around 32%, around 30%. So there's just some trades you could be looking at. Now, I did not put too much support and resistance down here as I was sitting for more of an uptrend, but Bitcoin's looking very shaky right now, and I don't see a lot of good volume in the market. So, yeah. All right. Well, thank you for watching my video today. I hope you learned something, and if there's anything else you want to suggest in the comments, let me know, and I'd be more than happy to check it out. And maybe I could do some videos on some real deep dive TA on some altcoins. I essentially am just doing some very simple stuff to get a video out. I'm not showing really my more advanced methods that I use in order to trade, but I'm just doing something very simple for regular people to kind of see and get an idea. As you've seen, let's look up Manta real quick. Manta right there. It broke out and retested. And remember what I told you? Boom. Up to here is the total. But we're going to kind of look and see what Bitcoin does. It does have some okay volume. And it does look like a breakout. And let's just see. I wouldn't say really a retest. I would want it to go up here and touch again first. But yeah, it looks very healthy. Inverse Head and Shoulders. Boom. All right. Thank you for watching my videos. You have a really good day. Peace.